Gotta wait for the email that says I'm live. There it is. So, hey guys, it's Kane. So this is my Easter special for 2021 because, well, first of all, I'm going to be probably busy tomorrow doing nothing. But I am going to do my stream today, or my special today, because I have time. So, yeah, so I'm going to have some people from the Electronic Game Hub come in. I'm going to have Daniel, hopefully, if he gets his button gear. I'm going to have Beyond Sight, Naj, you probably don't know Naj, and whoever else comes in. So I guess, Jake, or if you're still in the Game Hub, which I think you are, you can come in if you want. I don't care. In my description, I said that I'm going to have, well, some people may come and go. So, yeah, Jake, get your butt in there. So, yeah. I'm going to shut my curtains real quick, even though it is fairly light in here. I'm just going to shut them because I'm used to it being a little dark. You can still see me, so that's good. So yeah, this is my Easter special. I spent a little bit of time on that background or that preview image, and I made Bopitmaster8 become Easter. Oh, okay. You're not feeling okay? Okay, that's fine. All right. So I'm on Discord right now with the Game Hub. And so I'm muted and deafened right now on Discord. So let's click it and let's tell them we're live.
Go faster.
I'm live now, so I just clicked the button.
Okay. What does Kane think of being a collaborator for the thing? I mean, he's sighted, so he might be able to reorder, like move stuff around, maybe change the theme of it. I don't know what it looks like visually, by the way. That'll be interesting to know.
That'll be interesting.
Because with the HTML thing, it's literally just text on a very, very plain, like there's no. Oh, and also maybe we could even add images to every single possible option. That's a thing too.
For what now?
You can add images. I posted a few minutes ago. I posted this thing that I've been working on.
Oh, that.
Electronic Game Collection form. Because community collection. We used to have this in Keybase, but basically it used to be, or it is just a bunch of HTML files where we write down everyone's entries of who owns what electronic games.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is, people are like, I could do it all day, and Daniel could do it too. It's just no one else cares.
Right.
And they don't want to put them in. So I wanted to come up with some kind of solution to make it easier for everyone to try to participate and send data over. So I decided to go into Google Forms and made one, and it's surprisingly workable in terms of accessibility. But I think we'd still be.
Get in here, or I will spank you.
We'd still be better off with a sighted person as well as a collaborator. So you could.
Yeah, I could.
Someone could.
Yeah, I could do that.
Help with the visual part, or reordering items if they're out of alignment or whatever.
Yeah, sure, I could do that. I could sure do that for you guys. I have a lot of experience.
Maybe August could do it too.
Yeah. Depending on which electronic games you're going to have on the list.
Well, I have 3 categories already, and the rest of them are going to be filled in sometime later.
Okay.
But you can look at what it's supposed to look like if you click on the link and try to make a submission. In fact, I don't know what submissions actually look like when one of them gets sent over, because I haven't had anyone submit it yet. I've made some of my own.
Okay.
And if like after you after you complete a submission, it will allow you to look at everyone else's submissions.
Oh, okay.
And the other ones until now were my test submissions.
All right. Yeah, I could probably do something for you guys with that. Like if you guys need images, I'm pretty good at cropping images. Like I can, with PowerPoint, I'm able to make PNG images out of
Would be really great.
JPG.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could do that.
Acer could go on the team for maybe helping with, I don't know if Acer would like to do it. I think Pixel would maybe.
Maybe.
To help with adding more games to the categories. And also, well, I don't really want to go into specifics, but basically, the reason why some of the pages, when you click on certain games, they say under construction is because there are specific ones that I need to craft individual pages for, because some of them have multiple revisions. You know how like the Bopitmaster8, for example, there's a classic 2013 version without the shouted part.
Oh yeah.
So each one of those needs its own page, and that doesn't exist yet. So instead, it just goes into the under construction thing. And we need to make every single one of those by hand. And this is where it kind of falls apart, because the efficiency of which.
Who just joined? Oh hey, Olivia.
Hey.
I'm live on YouTube, so at least you can you're able to join.
Sure.
No, you just muted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm live on YouTube. You can. Oh, she's gone again. Whatever.
No, she's not.
Well, she was muted. I don't know what her deal is.
She didn't.
Maybe
I'm
there's
out here and it's loud, so.
Ow.
So here's where the forms thing falls apart, because
They are.
Daniel wants efficiency, and he wants everything to go exactly as planned. So he wants basically every single game only has specific categories that apply to it. So like in this forms thing, basically everything is listed, and you have to leave the option blank if it doesn't have anything to do with it. So like, let's say there's a Simon Classic that you're trying to put in, and it's asking for the language, and you're like, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Or the pitch of the audio, in which case, again, it doesn't have pitch variation.
Yep.
So you have to leave it blank. Whereas if you were to put something in Scratch, you would have every single game have a list of properties, so that like which one would be asked. But you kind of can't do that.
When I read some of the games in the community collection, I could have said nothing of it because it was just.
Oh.
We don't need to do foreign language games.
Because I didn't.
Daniel wants literally every single possible detail of every single game that exists. So that includes colors, languages, and pitch variations.
Bruh.
You know?
Hey, Kane.
You know,
Yeah, what's up?
You said you were live on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
You're live on YouTube, but why are you doing a Discord stream?
Well, I'm doing a call on Discord, and my microphone on my Mac is next to the speaker, so you guys are able to talk while on the stream.
We're picked up on the stream.
Yeah, you're picked up.
Beyonce, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say that, you know, there are games. All games are basically the same, regardless of pitch variation, color, language.
Yeah, they are.
They're the same, but some of them are different.
Yeah.
Like, I went to Walmart and found the 2.0 Classic. I was telling my grandma that I wanted it. She's like, no, you already have a Classic. I'm like, but it has a different volume setting.
Oh,
And she's like, no, just because of a volume setting, you want a new game? No. But then she gave in.
Honestly, I don't think it's worth buying a second classic.
I have all 3 classics.
If it was a foreign language Bopit Beats with the fixed 6 commands on DJ thing, then I would buy that. But if it's just a different order of volume settings and a different revision number, I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, but it lines up with the modern Bopits, you know? Some of the modern Bopits, they do loud, quiet blasting. That's what some of the modern ones do.
I know it's quite loud blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Plus the third one, the third
I have
edition.
also the second one. Quite low cost.
The third edition has the same thing, but it has a better pull handle. You don't want Reg's pitch twice.
Let's refresh US 4 in the test mode.
Refresh US 4. It's so weird.
It is weird.
So the Classic 2019 is one of the many Bopits in the category that is linked, that right now points to the under construction page, because we need to make the individual page for the variants.
There is a French version because Kane has it. And
Yeah.
I wish I had it.
There's a German
Well,
version.
German one as well.
Of course, Drake has it.
The French classic isn't worth it, you guys.
No, it isn't.
Because
It's
instead of
It was my first one.
yeah, it says expert instead of beat bop.
But it was my first one.
It's so weird.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna.
And even though it says beep bop on the refresh, it says beep
Yeah,
bop.
that's weird.
The whole.
It's like just use that file
I think
instead
it's a
of
different voice, though. The people who were behind they couldn't just get away with taking someone else's voice and randomly sticking it there when it says beatbox. Because in both cases with English and German, it will say the person who voiced it was the same person. In the French one, it's 2 different voices, so they couldn't get away with that.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
2 different voices.
Yeah, the person who voiced the refresh was a different person.
Oh
Or
yeah,
was it
that's
the recording?
right. Yeah, that's right. Because I had a French refresh before, and I had a different voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's so confusing how there's 2 Spanish refreshes. There's the Spain one and the Latin America one. There's also 2.
I think they don't sound different.
There is
also
no
2
difference
micro
between
editions as well.
Yeah,
There is
there's 2 bumpback editions. Yeah.
there is a
Spanish,
difference.
Mexican, and Spain.
There is a difference between the Mexican Spanish and the European Spanish Bopit Maker as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I've seen a Bopit Maker. I have the Mexican one, and I have
so
seen.
Does Daniel.
Oh yeah, I've seen the one that is European, and it sounds way
I as
different.
well.
I forget what
I
that is. That a different voice?
Yes, it is.
Yup, that's a different
Okay.
voice.
Can you
That's
send me
all.
a video of it when you find it?
If I even know where it is. I think I sent it to you in an email a while back. I don't remember if I still have it.
I know. I
Because
think
we
it's
use Skype now,
Uh,
Discord, so yeah, you can send me
Oh right.
the video to either one.
All right. Let me see something here.
I still don't understand why you use Skype, but
Because people have used it for so many years.
I was gonna
I
say.
like Discord too, but
I was gonna say because of the wonderful things he does.
yeah.
That's from Wizard of Oz, you guys.
Oh, I like the
was that
Spanish
some kind of
micro.
rhyme?
Yeah, because of the wonderful things he
Oh,
does.
right. Yeah. I remember reading or I think it was watching The Wizard of Oz in Hungarian translation.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. That would be weird.
that would
Yeah,
be
actually, it wasn't. I mean, I think it was done quite well.
Did you guys know that for Wizard of Oz, it was actually in 1939 they had made the whole scene, all the scenes with that are in Oz were actually in color, and the scenes in Kansas were black and white. And it's weird because my it's weird because my dad doesn't remember seeing the part of it in color. He doesn't remember that.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so like in the beginning there's Dorothy in Kansas. That's all in not grayscale, but it's like in sepia, which is kind of like a brownish and then black, kind of like a black or a gray. And then when they warped to Oz through the tornado, the whole thing is in color. And then at the end when they go back to Kansas, kind of spoiling it, it goes back to black and white or sepia and white or whatever.
That's weird.
It was weird. And just like going into, because like there's one end of Oz there's one end of the portal or after because I guess Dorothy was in the house. She opens up the door to the house after the tornado was done, and then the whole thing went into color. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was awesome. That was pretty good for like the 30s back then. That was pretty good. Except I think they might have remastered it a little bit, the one I have. Because people only had different color. I imagine most people didn't even have color TVs back then.
They didn't even have a TV, period.
No, they did.
No.
Yes,
Well,
they
it
did.
depends on which country you're talking about, because in
the U.S., they probably did.
This was before the Soviet Union, so I don't know, but like...
Oh, yeah.
Any country that wasn't England or the U.S. or some West European country probably had absolutely no access to TV whatsoever.
Probably.
Until like another 20 or 30 years.
I think the first color TV... Oh, and by the way, I was looking up on my iPad. This is my iPad Air, you guys, on stream. Here's a picture of Chip that I actually recently took. Oh, why is it not working? One sec.
Because we're on Discord.
No, I've got my iPad Air on here, and it's a picture of Chip, my cat.
You know,
there we go.
You know, the first Mickey Mouse short from Disney, color, was in 1935.
Oh, well, I've seen Mickey Mouse's first words. That was 1929.
Yeah.
Which one was the very first one with sound?
It was actually
28.
first one with sound was Steamboat Willie, which actually playing crazy. I'm not sure which one. Either was.
Let me see something here.
Because I know
Mickey Mouse is like just about to be 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's 93 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's 93. Wait till they get to 100. Wait till they get to 100. In 2028, I'll be on YouTube saying, "Hello guys, this is Beyond Sight. I'm on YouTube celebrating Mickey Mouse's 100th anniversary."
And I'm surprised he's not. And I'm surprised he's not dead yet.
I don't think he will.
know.
Well, I mean, they said Mario was dead, and he's been around for 36 years. Which he's not.
Since when did people call him dead?
March 31st. That's when Super Mario Maker for the Wii U got discontinued, for uploading levels, and the 35th anniversary Mario Battle game ended up getting discontinued on the 31st, and Super Mario 3D All Stars ended up the limited edition quit printing on March 31st.
But that's the limited edition. Oh, the whole entire game was a limited edition. Never mind.
Yep. That's why they said. That's why they said.
I don't think Mario is one of the most important characters in Nintendo history.
Exactly.
I don't think Mario would die like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think he would either.
I'm guessing Odyssey's still being made, right?
As far as I know, yeah. Well, no, 2017. So I doubt it's been.
I don't know much about the Mario series, of course, because I can't play it, but I know
right.
just enough.
They need to make an accessible Mario game. You know what's not very accessible?
No, I don't think they will.
I know it's not accessible at all. It's a game called Unfair Mario.
Bruh.
Oh,
Have you ever seen that? It's
that
like,
reminds me of Cat Mario.
oh, don't even get me started on that
There
one.
used to be this Flash game or something.
I remember that game. Well, Unfair Mario is it's kind of like that. It's kind of like Cat Mario. Well, you have your Mario, right? And so you end up running across, and you gotta avoid the traps. So you basically, like, the platform on the bottom will probably end up dropping, and you fail right away. Or like, if you end up stepping on
completely random, or
yeah,
is it
no,
timed, or what?
it's a pattern. Like, you end up gotta remember which ones are the traps. But then it's like if you try and step on a block or something, spikes end up coming out and you end up dying. It's like, oh my god, I hate that game.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And let's just say I've played it over 100 times when I was in school because it said died 100 times.
Why?
When was the first color television introduced?
Oh yeah.
The color television was invented on September 29th, 1940.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So color movies might have been different though, because 1939 is when
I think movie theaters or
Oh,
specialized like canvases or film
yeah.
was already a thing, but trying to reproduce that in a home wasn't easy.
Oh, hold on. When
Just
was
so
the
you know,
The
I
first
think-
Mickey Mouse
Who would you like
story
to have
Even
was.
though
crap? I accidentally had my thing say call Dan Klitzner.
Bruh.
I do have Dan Klitzner in my iPad though. I found his number on his Facebook.
oh my god, don't
Oh my
do that.
god.
I won't call it.
Even though people like to hate on Siri and say that she's the most useless thing ever, I think she's
No.
improved just a bit.
Probably. Well,
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that I wouldn't call it at all. Besides, he has me on his personal Facebook.
You know,
Well, yeah,
okay, so Mickey Mouse has been around since 1928. Some of the other Disney
Yeah, I think
characters,
that.
like like Pluto and Goofy, they've been around
Goofy.
since.
That's me.
Oh god.
Okay,
the
you can
most
stop.
attack.
They've actually been around. He's actually been around for almost 90 years now.
Yep. That's
Been around since 1932.
Pluto is like, what?
There's a thing here that says,
Same age.
okay, you guys, I just found a meme that says,
Yep.
dog owners, is that a husky? No, it's an American Eskimo. Cat owners, what breed of cat is that? Orange. An orange cat
What?
breed. I don't know.
What?
It's confusing.
I don't
I don't
get
know.
it.
I don't
I really
either.
don't.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So
Hodgepodge, you know what hodgepodge is? It's another name for being confused. Naj has hodgepodge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I thought hodgepodge meant like a mess.
Yeah.
Or like a bunch of random things that are
Confusing.
thrown together.
It's confusing. Define hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge means a confused mixture.
See, the word confused is in it. Boom.
Okay, fine.
Boom.
By the way, the oldest Disney character is almost 100 years old.
Which one?
Pete.
Really?
Pete is the oldest Disney character.
You
In
cut out.
1925. 1925. And he's 96 almost. About to be 100.
4 years.
Yep.
Which is really hard to believe, but it's believable.
Yeah, I mean, Donald and
believable.
Daisy, I think it was Donald was around in 1934. And, some of the later ones, like Scrooge McDuck and all of them, he was around since the 1940s, late 1940s.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Beyonce, I'm just joking when I say this, but the next thing you know, you'll have a crush on Minnie Mouse.
No.
I'm kidding.
I thought I did one time.
Did you really?
I thought I had a crush on her one time.
Oh my God. You haven't told me this. You haven't told me this.
A long time ago. I was like,
I was gonna say you haven't told me this yet.
Yeah, it was like 14 or 15 years ago.
Wow.
It was like a short time. 14 or 15 years ago, and it was a short time. Very, very short.
Yeah.
By the way, Minnie Mouse was around since
literally like one time when I watched, I think it was the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse thing in Hungarian, mind you. I was very young and I didn't really care for it much. It never really got me anywhere. I was not the kind of person to grow up on cartoons or TV much, like at all.
I grew up with TV, but I stopped with it because
I just loved, my grandma introduced me to some
when it was
old...
like, 9 or 10, I didn't really feel like watching TV anymore. So I got into
Well, you know what? My grandma introduced me to some of the old classics, and I was like, wow, this is way different.
My parents told me about Red Skelton, and they had some of his shows on from like the 50s. It was on TV. Or not 50s. I don't know. When was the Red Skelton show around?
Here's what I found.
Ah, come on. 1951 to 2016. Oh my God, 2016.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm looking this up here because this can't be true.
I didn't find it was that long.
It says, longest running weekly show that spawned legendary comedian and beloved television clown Red Skelton. It's the long running weekly show. It's 1951 to 2016. I thought Red Skelton was dead.
Wow.
He kind of is.
He died a long time ago.
Is the actor?
Oh, you mean oh, right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Red Skelton himself has been dead for a long time.
They could replace because
If you want a long-running television thing, look at the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm guessing Timur might know what that is, but I don't know if anyone else does.
Your playlist?
Not just that. Well, that's a part of it. Yeah, I made a playlist of some of my favorites, but the Eurovision Song Contest started in, I think it was like the 50s.
Well,
and it's been going on till today, although it only happens for 3 days every single year.
Looked at that list yet.
Okay, why is this, do you think? It says he died in 1997, but the whole show went to 2016. Oh, okay, that's why. It says 1951 to 1971. I don't know why it said 2016. That's crazy. Why did it say that?
Oh,
maybe reruns?
Yeah, it might have been reruns. Well, it was actually 2017 or 2018. I watched Red Skelton on a channel on TV, but that was probably like vintage shows or something on that channel.
What? Okay.
Hey, speaking about, I'm still thinking about Disney stuff. You know that Minnie Mouse was actually voiced by Walt Disney himself?
You're kidding.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
No way.
No.
That is not possible.
It's not.
Was
Short.
Was Minnie Mouse
Only
voiced by
one of
Walt
It was
Disney?
actually voiced by. I mean,
I found this
Minnie
on the
Mouse
web.
actually was voiced by Walt Disney in one short in 1928.
Oh,
And in
only
1929,
one.
Ding dang it, dude. He's
What?
right.
Someone,
He's right.
Marcia like Gardner was actually 20 years old when she voiced Minnie Mouse in a certain amount of shorts.
Well, he's right. Oh my! Why is this a thing?
What?
In honor of
What?
Minnie Mouse's 90th anniversary, Minnie Mouse got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What?
What?
I mean, why not?
It
There's
says
nothing wrong
She
with
was the
that.
sixth. She was the sixth Disney
Yeah.
character to receive this honor. Mickey, Donald Duck, Winnie the Pooh, Tinkerbell, and Snow White have already received this distinction. Why is that even a thing?
Because not only people,
Because honor, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
it's just
Good
honor.
have to go.
And by the way,
Bye.
Winnie the Pooh was not originally. Wait, what? Okay, well, go.
No, it was not a. Disney buys things.
Yes, they
buy
do.
literally
They bought
everything.
Star Wars. They bought. I think they bought Family Guy because it's on Disney Plus or something.
Oh my
one of those
God.
shows. It was one of those adult
Winnie
shows
the
that they
Pooh
ended up.
was first written as a book.
Yeah, I
in
know.
the 1800s.
No,
There's
it was
actually
not
an-
the 20s.
No,
Oh,
it was
1912
over
years.
1800.
Really?
I
Well,
think it
whatever
was.
there is a quite old but still amazing Hungarian translation of the book from that era when it was first introduced.
First Winnie the
And it's
Pooh
great.
book. Oh, dang it, he was right. 1926.
1926. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
But hey, you know, Winnie the Pooh was 95
I know.
years old now.
Pixel, hey Pixel.
Hey,
I was
Pixel!
talking about TV for this
The
whole
Google-
time, so
Oh, it's the
Not
Google
this much,
Pixel.
but
We were talking about Disney and
He's
a bunch
he's
of stuff.
he's live.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's the Google Pixel.
Yep,
Yep.
I'm here.
Google Pixel.
I like that.
Are you
Yeah.
still getting updated?
Yeah.
The original Pixel, I think the original Pixel just stopped
Probably.
being updated because it's like 4 years old at this point.
Yeah, but yeah, the Google Pixel is the only phone you're ever gonna get a decent lifespan out of.
Yep.
If I ever switch to
Unfortunately.
Android,
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's one thing the Google Pixel can run, and that's Bopit. What was it?
BOP, what was it?
Stop that.
BOPI.txt.
Yes!
I'm not. What? What?
BOPI.txt. I love it.
I have to look that up because I'm curious now.
It doesn't exist. We just made
It's
that
the
up.
same as
Really?
BOPITEX.
You guys are idiots.
R.exe, which is Poppy Extreme. Windows runnable program for Extreme.
You guys are nutcases. You know that?
Ooh, Jake.
Yep, I'm a nutcase.
Thanks, Jake.
Who? Jake's not in here.
No, I know, but like, I got a response.
Oh, what's this whole Google Forums thing? What is it?
So,
Can someone elaborate?
It's I made it because I was sick and tired of Daniel doing nothing but complaining about how people hate HTML. So I wanted to actually do something to make it so that people could send data our way for the community collection.
Nice.
It's under heavy construction at the moment, but it is a thing, and I'd love if you could help. Yeah,
I can help.
you could also maybe help with rearranging items as they come in,
Okay.
because sometimes I just I leave out games from the list, and then I have to reorder them using the mouse, and it's just, oh god. But I
Pixel.
think doing it on the phone could work. Although I think you have to do it using a web browser. There is
Pixel,
no
I want-
official app for it.
Okay,
Pixel, I wanted to tell you something that I ended up having a dream. I think it was 2 nights ago. that I ended up seeing your face, and it was like a very young version of you. And I think I ended up like sleeping or something, and I was completely zonked out.
What?
And I ended up going to England and going to your house. It was weird.
Oh, that's cool.
It was weird, but what's weird about the England in my dream is it had like these big, huge like pits, kind of like craters. Oh my god!
And I'll tell you where those came from. Those came from the Bopit Extreme 2s I flew out of the sky.
Oh my god!
Those are remaining marks of the Bopit Extreme 2.
Oh my god!
But yeah, I always have, not always have, but I have this dream of like all of us meeting up together and playing like a groove circle or something.
I actually had a dream. I've been having some very bizarre dreams lately. Like I was at a thrift store and I found a like this big tall. I don't know if it was a statue or if it was actually playable, but it was a $35 Bopit themed Mr. Potato Head.
What?
It had like
I'm
Bopit
guessing that
pieces
dream
on his
wasn't
ears
Shad,
and stuff.
right?
It was weird. It was
I
weird.
can get the reference about Shad dreams.
Oh, right. Yes.
All right. Well, I don't care. I don't care if I
Yeah,
share 'em.
I had a dream. Hey guys, I had a dream where I saw a big Bopit Olaf.
It was not a 3D Olaf. It was a flat one, kind of like the classic.
The classic, yeah.
It was
Olaf. You know what? Oh, the Olaf is like 3D shaped.
One more time, try this.
You know, like you got the design of it.
yeah.
Yes. No,
Well,
I don't
it was
remember
like
it.
that.
I don't even remember what that thing looks like. Rightly so.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, do you remember that? You know
the whole
anyway, it was shaped like Olaf, but it was flat and it was like the size of the micro. I mean, classic.
Floloff.
it was weird.
It's a Floloff.
Low
I
off,
don't
yeah.
dream about Bopits per se because again, I don't know. I just feel like I never heard Naj's like stance on this. Like Naj, what do you think about Bopit? Do you think it gets too much attention? Not.
It gets too much
Not enough
attention,
attention.
honestly.
Oh,
It
actually,
really
Dan
does.
Whitney actually was involved with the maker.
He was involved with a lot of them. It's just that the ideas are okay, but whatever comes out with
Yeah.
the limited amount of stuff they have is
Like people, so there are games out there like Bopit Maker and Bopit Refresh that get way too much attention. Then there are games out there like Handsful and Breaks the Board that don't get enough attention. And I'm like, well, do people only know about these things because they are Bopit, or what?
Yep, it's mostly because Bopit is one of the biggest electronic game brands there is.
It is so. I
And
guess it
it's
has
been around
grown.
for 25 years, and those games like the board and handful are brand new, and people don't know about them. That's why.
But I mean,
Because handful is something that people don't realize that's out there, and they just pass by them and say, "Oh no, this is not what I want. I want a Bopit." And then like when someone sees a Bopit nowadays, they either think you got the classic, the micro, or like the refresh, or if they're lucky enough,
I feel like honestly the Bopit is most well known is by far either the Shout, the Black Shout remake, at least over here. Like everyone I know, not everyone I know because I don't have a lot of people, but I've been to, especially when I was younger in like 2014 and stuff. Everyone had the Black Shout remake. It's like, okay.
I have a
Beat
Black
this
Shout remake.
thing. Beat this thing. It's in Italian, isn't it?
No, I've got a regular English one too, and it's a really low-pitched one. It's almost as
What
low
is
as
it with-
Sam's.
Okay, so what is it with? This has it with iDogs as well. So black iDogs, like the original.
Mhm.
It's either crazily low pitched or crazy high pitched. Most of them
Yeah.
are crazy low pitched. Now, the shout can be crazily high pitched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like sour, Bob at the start, but then you get the black classics that are like solo.
I'll go get my Black Classic.
Bob start.
It actually sounds really low.
Oh, does it?
Yes,
You
it
know,
does.
Does anyone have a Spanish Boppet XT?
Sorry.
No one in the community does.
I haven't.
Not unless it's Ty. Because Ty has literally everything.
So anyway, Pixel, this is my classic. It's almost as low as Sam's, but it's not. It's like slightly higher than Sam's.
Solo. Blasting.
I've got one that's about that low.
Oh, okay.
High
You
score
know-
100.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god.
low fixed.
You can do this.
Now what fun! How fast does this go on Mazda?
X-Fast
Doesn't it go that fast? It doesn't.
No, it really
Doesn't
doesn't.
give me a
That's
challenge.
gonna be
That's why I don't.
the world's most. Is this a shout wasn't boring already? Get a low pitched one.
Oh, Olivia, I don't know if you heard, but
I'm going
did you
to
know,
sleep.
which Boppets do you have?
I only won the classics.
Oh, okay. Because if you got like a Shout It or an XT or something, if you actually adjust the volume, it actually the speed goes slightly faster if you go it on blasting, or slightly slower if it goes on quiet.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
no,
does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
It
does.
It does.
What?
I don't believe you.
I don't believe in this either.
Hold on a second. Good lord. Oh, is that yours? I thought that was mine for a second.
No.
Okay, listen to this. This is proof. This is on YouTube.
Solo.
So here's normal.
High score 100. Bop it. Oh! Focus. Concentrate.
That is
Blasting.
crazy.
Here's blasting.
High score 100. Bop it. Oh! Focus. Concentrate.
A tiny
High
bit.
score 100.
Like maybe 2% faster.
Probably. If you
No,
did, if,
no, I just heard it on quiet. No change. Absolutely no change. The
There are some
only
of them
way
that-
you can scientifically prove this is if you watch them, if you literally play or like I don't know, make
One
it say
round.
something and compare the exact times millisecond
Mhm.
precision.
So
Okay.
let's do.
Very,
Listen to-
very unlikely.
listen to this. This is the classic 2013
Solo.
on quiet.
Blast quiet. High score 100. Bop it.
It's even slower.
You know, here's some Boppet trivia. Did you know there's a Boppet out there? There's the foreign Boppet shouts that use Boppet XT sounds.
My
Yeah, it's
Italian,
so weird.
my Italian shout does that. And I may have showed. I've
And the
showed a bunch of
Japanese
guys on
one.
the Game Hub this before.
No, that one doesn't.
Japanese one doesn't, but that's probably because it's made by Bandai.
I've showed a bunch of
Weird.
people on the Game Hub before, but you guys on stream, did you know that if you hold a Boppet Extreme like an XT, put a Simon up to it, matches the colors?
I really like that. That's attention to detail.
Yeah.
Well, not if it's an original Simon, because an original Simon, green is on the top left and blue is on the top right. No, blue's on the bottom right. Don't ask why.
oh,
It's
Kenneth.
easy.
It's
It's
because
fine.
of the Milton Bradley version. That's Milton
The Milton
Bradley version.
Melton Bradley
Hasbro
sucks.
Makes sense.
Melton Bradley sucks.
They don't. They made New Jam. They made Groove It. They made
I know they didn't.
Milton.
Maybe the brand, maybe it
No.
was branded with that.
No, Milton Bradley made the Milton Bradley along with KID Group, along with Hasbro, along with Tiger Electronics.
Mm-hmm.
All mate, like if you see the Boppet original 2002 or Boppet Compact as they call it. Hasbro, Milton Bradley, Tiger Electronics, KID Group. What? I wouldn't be surprised if Mattel made it.
Hey, you know what? They were defunct in 1998.
Who?
Milton Bradley.
No, they weren't defunct. They were bought by Hasbro.
No, but
They
the
were
main
Tiger
company.
mostly.
The main company.
No, they were bought. They were bought and transferred into a small branch of Hasbro, and only MD Games existed.
I know that. It's just the thing. Before they bought it out, it got defunct.
Yeah. Oh, also now, Jason, if you've been checking out the Random Interesting Toys Discord,
Ow.
I was wondering
Makes
if
my
you
hand
added
hurt.
to that.
I saw the leapfrog
Add me to
discovery spin thing. Yeah, I'm quite excited for that.
With
Wait
what?
a minute. Could I be added to it?
I'm not sure.
Excited for what now?
I ordered an old toy that I used to have. Well, I didn't used to have, but I used to play with it.
You actually got one of those?
I ordered it, yeah. Yeah, I won. I outbid someone at the last minute on one.
Just like you bid me on the last minute on that other game, Pixel.
Oh, the Impossible?
Yeah, I think you bid like 50 pounds on it.
Look, I wasn't going to let that thing go.
Now you
I
did.
love how Josh went, yeah. Who was it who bid the last crazy price at the last minute?
That wasn't me.
That was Josh. That was so funny. I was like, yeah, he thinks he's going to get it. Woo, outbidded. Now it's like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, I still think it was better me getting it because if Josh did get it, it would have been broken, but yet he still would have kept the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he would have had his money back and the game. Because most of the things I got from the US, I've never had to send back. Before.
I tell you what, I've actually had to. I wish I would have sent my French Bop Smash from Europe back because my French Smash is the worst speaker ever.
Oh, has Nige had that before?
Naj hasn't. I have it.
Is Nige still here?
I don't know where he went.
I can't hear Nige.
Well, anyway.
He is. He's just not in the room.
Well, anyway.
Aiden Golom says, Pixel, I want to ask you something. It's a friend of Garrett and Beyond Sight.
Okay.
So, Aiden, type your question if you want. I think Aiden is also blind.
Read the question aloud.
Yeah, I'll read it. I'll read it aloud. Don't worry.
Then press your... No, what was... I can't remember.
On mine, to play it back, it's Option Escape.
It's what?
Option Escape to like have to speak text as TTS. It's Option Escape.
No, it was like read the question aloud. Then it was the prototype millionaire.
Oh, okay.
Insert question card.
Oh.
Read the answer. Read the question aloud.
I guess I should have listened to the
I
whole...
can't remember what it said.
I guess I should listen to the whole conversation, shouldn't I?
Yeah, out of all the games there are in the world, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire electronic game is probably the one I care the least about.
There's a lot of things I could care the least about.
Like what? Like what games are there that you don't care about?
Well, there is a game called Pixel.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Like
I was talking about you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm kidding. And then there's
Compact.
another game that I absolutely hate. It's called Beyond Sight. I'm just kidding. You know I don't mean that.
Actually, a game that I extremely hated to review on YouTube. It was called The Cane Spanker.
Exactly. It's an inside joke, Pixel, that me and Max Bakowski and Beyond Sight, I've told Max Bakowski that I was going to spank him if he didn't come in the call. So he calls me Kane Spanker, and I call him Max Spankowski.
Oh, God. This could go wrong in so many directions.
It already has, and I've already gotten kicked out of the group like 4 times. And then Beyond Sight had me back.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then since I'm a maniac, Max has called me a caniac.
I mean, Bopitmaster8 also works.
Master Great.
Bopitmaster Cheese Grater. I don't know why I said that. That was so stupid.
Master Shredder.
There you go.
No.
There.
Yeah, kind of like
From the Turtles. Yeah, I got it.
yeah, kind of.
Oh, Aiden's question was...
Ninja Twisted.
Pixel, Aiden says, what foreign games do you have? That's what Aiden's question was. Foreign games.
let's see. I have the French Boppet Refresh, the German Boppet Maker, the French Animal Scramble, the German Silly Sausage, and I'm pretty sure there's one more that I either don't know about or don't care about. Spanish Simon Micro.
Oh my god.
I thought it was Italian.
Yeah, so did I. Oh, and French Cosmic Catch. So I've got like 5 or 6 of them.
Well, there's your answer, Aiden. I've got like I don't know how many Sam Locke has for foreign
like 57
Boppets.
million of them.
Yeah, I know. I've got 10.
Sam's got
Quite a few.
French Boppet Beats, Spanish Boppet Beats, Spanish Refresh, French Refresh, German Refresh. That's like 5. Jesus Christ. 3 foreign. No, 2 foreign. No.
I have. Let me see if I can get all this right. I've got a French XT, a French Micro,
French Smash,
French Classic. And then I've got
an Italian shout.
a Japanese shout, a Mexican Spanish, Mexican Spanish Maker, a Mexican Spanish Refresh, and then I've got a European Spanish Micro.
European Spanish Micro, and
what's the last one?
What was that one that you I already called out Italian.
Okay.
Have you got a French Boppet Beat?
No, I do not.
Oh wow, this is the most common one. At least.
All right, hold on.
But yeah, he's got like the French XT. He's got the German
I've got a
XT. What was the
German
other
Maker
one?
too. That's right.
He's got a what?
German Maker.
Yeah.
I think that's all 10. I think that's all 10.
Wow, you've got a lot. See,
Yeah.
My stance on foreign games is I honestly don't care about foreign Boppets because there's not much to them.
Yeah.
It's like Boppet, it's like action, whatever number. But things like this, things that are I feel like are really cool to have.
I have no idea what that is.
That's the Cosmic Cat.
I kind of figured.
Very obscure thing. Oh, it's gonna blow up.
Oh my god. I am going to end up blocking this one person on my chat.
You're gonna what?
End up either blocking or putting them in timeout.
Who is it?
I'll tell you guys later. But
I mean, there's the King's Crown channel.
No.
Hey, is anyone there? I'm in the department store right now.
Okay, way to go.
Oh, that's
good
fine.
for you.
I want foreign flip slides. That would be great. No, if there's one thing I want is a Japanese break the board.
Is there even a thing called a Japanese break the board?
I don't know. I want there to be one, but I don't know if there is one.
Well, there's a thing called breaking of the mochi, which is Kagami Baraki, which is that's what happens when I typed in Japanese break the board. It's a Japanese Kagami Baraki is a Japanese traditional ceremony which literally translates to opening the mirror or also breaking of the mochi.
So what you do to find foreign games, here's my strategy.
Okay.
So you type in the name of the game, and then you type in game in that language after it.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I got to find out then what
game is in Japanese.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think there would be any Japanese break boards because I know about them.
All right. We'll try this.
There's most likely, silly sausages in like 50 languages.
I know.
Jeez, have you seen how bad some of those are?
Oh, wait. What the heck is this?
What?
I don't know what this is.
Is it a break the board in Japanese?
No, it's a Japanese board game called Bob's Dictionary. It's by the Japanese Board Game Association. Oh, I didn't realize that turned on. Oh my god, that scared me.
What was that?
That was part of the video. I didn't know that it would come up like that.
Actually, I can't remember. One of my subscribers told me there was a French bullseye ball.
Probably.
It was called Hot Shot or something. I was like, what?
Oh.
And apparently there's like a handful. I know about this. There's a handful with like tap center button to select your language.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, there is. There's like so the one that everyone got was the glitchy prototype that wasn't meant to be released.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it's like Tiger Electronics made their brain warp. But the prototype is better than the actual
Yeah,
one.
true. I like the Spanish Simon Tricks, or that's what they call it, Simon Trickster. They call it Simon. They call it Simon Tricks.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Wait, which one do you think? No, that's the Brazilian.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Simon
The
Trickster.
German one and the UK one is called Simon Tricks.
Oh, okay. That's probably what I'm thinking of.
And then the Brazilian goes.
I'm gonna have to leave the chat.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Whoa, beyond your microphone just went.
Your
Okay.
microphone. There we go. Your microphone had went balzerko for a minute.
Balzerko.
I'm still waiting.
That game.
Okay, so TGR wants me to get a balzerko, and I've been meaning to get one for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I don't know when the right time is because I haven't had enough money lately.
I mean,
What? Get a Bopit Extreme, that's French.
There's
no.
no such thing, dude. Bopit and Bopit Extreme have not. The Bopit Original and Bopit Extreme and the Bopit Blast have never had language change.
Neither did the Dumbo.
No.
I want to try some. I want to try something.
Beat the blast.
What?
We need a. We do need a foreign Bopit Blast. That would be awesome. But
no, we don't need any. Oh, how is your Bopit Blast? Okay, and how is it? Is it working?
The new one that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually works good. It's low pitched, like really low pitched.
You should play the throw challenge.
No. Oh, that challenge that TGR's told me about that challenge, and I don't like it.
Why not? It's
I don't know.
Fun. You get to break a game and play to win.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I broke one of my 1996s in a fit of rage last week.
Ah!
Yeah, I ended up throwing it on the ground a couple times, and the whole twisted came like on my Bopit. It's just like my Bopit Blast. The twisted wouldn't even twist anymore, and sometimes it would get jammed.
Jam. There's something called a board, and there's something called a Bopit. Don't break the Bopit. Break the board instead.
There you go. Yeah, I know.
Break the Bopit.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that this Bopit Blast, when you adjust the handle, it doesn't click.
Oh, that's a worrying sign. There's something in there that's probably in the next 5 minutes. If you breathe on it too hard, there's probably a gear in there that's going to crunch.
Yeah, probably.
Great.
Just listen how low pitched this is.
High score, 12.
You got 12 on it.
I haven't played it much since I got it.
It's probably a good thing.
All right. Oh, great. There are some days that don't work.
Well, that's quite low pitch.
Yep.
I'll give it that. Did you know you can play light bulb even if you're blind?
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know that.
You just worry. Bullet. Do it.
Oh.
13. I had a Bopit Blast back in 2013. Can you guess what happened to it?
What?
It worked. I'm just kidding. No, it didn't. What game is the most fragile?
Probably either the Bopit Blast. Well, here's what Max told me is that if you leave the Bopit Blast batteries in and they die, it's known to kill your Bopit Blast.
Well, no, Loop Sem 3 is pretty fragile. Right. Hyper Jump is quite fragile. Flipper Frenzy is quite fragile.
Right, that's what I meant.
I hope that wasn't your Bopit Blast. You know, what else is quite fragile? The original Simon. No, the original Simon is not fragile. You can no the most well-built game would probably be the Touch Simon. You know the Simon that like literally nobody talks about?
What's that?
It's this one right here. It's I just realized I don't have a Simon Optics in here anymore. It's this one.
Oh, I have that one, and it's
That is one of my favorite Simon's Pixel. I want to get that.
It's a good Simon. Oh, shut up, Simon Flash. I don't care about you, Simon Flash, and I never did.
Simon Flash. I like Simon Flash.
What? How?
I just like it. It's cube.
No.
It's got cubes. You can,
The Simon Flash is it's terrible.
mm-hmm.
It's got
a classic mode.
Yeah, which is patent based.
Cool.
If you do it too quickly, the classic mode is a very poor representation of what a Simon should be, and just the fact that they don't even, just the Simon Flash just pisses me off. I don't like it. Simon Flash just, no thanks. Now,
Whatever.
The Tappet, on the other hand, that thing is really cool.
Oh yeah, the one with like the squishy buttons or whatever.
Yeah, the one that's got like the thing on the bottom instead of the top. I think the only game that does that. Anything going on?
No, the
Oh, guess what? I also had a dream about the Simon Swipe. And I want the Simon Swipe.
Simon Swipe's a very good game. It's underrated. It's not even underrated. It's just a very good game. I can't play one to save my life.
Can you
But I love
play
the
it?
game. I can't play the Simon Swipe. I just suck. I just suck bullseye pulls at it.
Well, can you just turn it on and play a little bit of it?
of
I
what
want to
now?
hear it.
Of what now?
Simon Swipe.
Oh,
I don't even have batteries in my Simon Swipe. I'm just terrible at the Simon Swipe.
you on site? Were you talking to me or were you talking to Pixel?
Either one of you.
I could play Simon Skype, but it doesn't exist.
Yeah, right.
You played the Simon Sweep.
Yeah, there you go.
Is there really a low-pitched Simon Swipe? Because
No, I don't believe there is.
actually Ty said there was. One of his videos, he had a Simon Swipe.
Yeah.
Unlock Berry the board level 1 fastest time 3.89. Alert. Unlock Berry the board level 1 fastest time 3.89.
Who keeps texting me on here?
Wow, 3.85. That's quite good.
Oh, it's just Beyond Sight and you now, Pixel.
Yep,
Okay.
that's it. I may have to get off of here at some point, but
Daniel was supposed to be on here, but he's being a nodge and not coming on.
Dude, 86
yeah.
I said to him, I said, Daniel, get in here before I spank you.
The whole spanking thing could be taken in a whole different direction that I'm pretty sure it shouldn't take. I'm just happy the silly sausage doesn't have a spank me command. Oh god, imagine if it did.
Yeah,
That would be... Kane, do you have a silly sausage?
I do not.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Silly sausage is just... What the hell?
Alright, so let me tell you about the dream that I had. So, it was in my dream where I was at a thrift store. I was in the toy section. I don't guess they have any electronic games in the toy section usually. But I was in the toy section, was standing right next to a couple of games. Pressed a button on one of them. Heard the Simon Swipe start up. Turn on. Pressed a button. And I was so scared to play it. I was like, I don't know. I just fell around. And I just heard the dun, 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 dun. You know, the sounds that you hear before starting the game or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know what?
The sound when you've selected the game but haven't confirmed it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that. I was putting my hands on the what you call the buttons. But they're not buttons, they're touch screens.
Or touch pad or touch sensors or whatever.
Yeah, touchpad.
The sensors. But yeah, I was touching those and I was scared to play it. I didn't even how much are they brand new, do you know?
How much are Simon Swipes?
Brand new. Brand new.
Yeah, brand new one for like £10 on eBay.
American currency. No,
I don't know. You can get Simon Swipes or Dutch. You know, there's this one game that's similar to Bopit that's been on eBay for the longest time. I owned one and just proceeded to break it the next day.
Is it the fuzzy thing?
No, it's called the Reactor.
I want one of those things.
What, the Game Boy Reactor?
Yeah, I want one of those things. I found one on I found one on eBay in UK.
Why do you want one? I've had one. I can tell you it's terrible. It's got one mode. What it does? Okay, one side lights up. Flip it to that side. Other side lights up. Flip it to that side. It doesn't.
There's a certain one that I have been looking at, and I don't know if it's still up anymore, but
yeah, it's like £50. I'm like, no, that's not worth it.
Yeah, it really isn't worth it, but I don't think it's even up anymore.
It is still.
Is it still?
Mine came sticky. Brand new in the box, it came sticky.
It's still weird how my fast fingers works.
Yeah.
It does the test mode, but it won't play the stupid game.
That's the weirdest thing. It honestly is.
Yeah, it really is.
No, I completely forgot that it's Easter tomorrow.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy.
Easter is just not a big thing for me.
Do you guys celebrate Easter over in the UK?
I mean, we do, but I don't like chocolate that much.
You're an animal. You're an animal, Pixel.
Yep. I don't like chocolate that much.
Well, you don't usually eat. Did I tell you what my dog Alex did one time? We actually were going to somewhere, me and my dad. We were going into town to do something, and Alex likes car rides. And we had to tell him, Alex, you got to stay here. So we ended up leaving him in the house, and we came back. Everything was fine. And then we went outside for something again. We were cleaning out our car, I think. And then we came in, and all of the Easter baskets were knocked down. Easter grass was torn out. 2.5 bars of chocolate were gone. I know. The poor dog.
To help himself.
The poor dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poor dog. We had to use hydrogen peroxide to make him throw it up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not good.
Because dogs can't have chocolate, can they? Like, yeah, it looks nice until you eat it. Your dog looks nice, you eat it, and you realize.
Yeah, it's
maybe isn't that.
It's like eating the poop that goes in but doesn't come out. Something like that. Oh.
Oh, hi, Nudge.
Nudge again? Okay.
Sorry about that. If I was.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Get out. No, I'm kidding. Besides, I was gonna call you a bunch of names, but me and Daniel only do that to Pixel.
Okay. I wonder why.
We end up calling Pixel bad names sometimes.
Anything crazy you've been talking about?
I was talking about a Simon Swipe dream where I was in the bookstore and on a Simon Swipe, toy section of all things.
Let me ask you this, Beyonce. Do they even have thrift stores down where you live?
As they do, they have Goodwill.
Oh.
At least as far as I know, there is.
Oh.
I don't remember who I told this to. I think it was only Daniel, maybe even Pixel, but I remember having this really weird dream about some very weird and special mode on the Brain Bash that I don't remember how it worked anymore, unfortunately.
Oh.
It has something to do with pressing, like, I forget what it was. I think it was like it would say a number, so it would say like 1 touch 12.
Oh my god.
And then you'd have to find which inner button that number corresponded to. So it would say 12, but really it meant, I don't know,
1,
4.
2? Oh, I was going to say 1, 2 because it would be 12.
No, it was just one of the buttons. It could have been any of the 4 buttons. It was just hidden, like one of the random buttons. You had to trial and error find it.
Yeah.
And then every so often, it would wait for an extra beat, and then it would switch the numbers around, like make new ones.
Yeah.
And you have to do it again. I don't remember exactly how.
I found a very rare Bop It.
Things. Can you try and make that?
I found kind of a rare Bop It. It's not really a Bop It at all, though.
I mean, maybe. Oh, that reminds me, Pixel. I redid Beast Bash just this morning.
I found something. I found something rare in the UK.
Here now.
Oh, okay.
I found something rare in the UK, but it's just a piece of plastic.
Oh, it's a piece of plastic.
What is it?
It's the Bop It Bounce McDonald's toy.
Oh yay, that thing.
I've seen them before, but I never bought one because it's just a piece of plastic.
I'll be back tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I don't know.
Okay, see you later.
Bye, Nigels.
Bye.
I know, just
He's out.
Pixel. I mean,
yeah, I found this. I found that little Bop It Bounce McDonald's toy from 2013, and it's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah.
From what Pixels told me, it was weird.
Yeah, it looked like a funnel with foam
Which
on the
is
top.
what it is.
Yeah, basically.
I still remember the time. Well, I wasn't in the era, but in like the mid to early 2000s, they were actually like giving away real battery operated devices and things instead of just random figures and whatever.
Yeah.
The last time I've been to a McDonald's was like 2018. It's been forever.
Last time I went to a McDonald's was like 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was at McDonald's.
Well, that shows how different food culture is over here. Because fast food, I mean, it depends on who you ask, but we as a family, we don't go to fast food restaurants like ever.
Right.
Because we cook everything ourselves.
Oh. Do they even?
I like fast food.
I do too. Do they even have McDonald's in Hungary, Naj?
They do, of course they do. There's a crazy, like a cult following for it and everything, but I don't know. I don't know what's so hyped about it because it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, they've got fish. They got good fish sandwiches, but they are expensive. They're like they're like a meal of like a fish sandwich with I think fries and a drink is like $10. It's crazy.
I got a fish sandwich one time.
And then add to that, if you actually want to make an okay like fish meal for yourself, you're gonna have to pay a lot more for that. But it's just gonna be much more.
Right. Did you enjoy it, Beyonce?
What?
Did you enjoy it? Those fish sandwiches at McDonald's are good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Attaboy. I went to.
I don't know if I'd ever like. Maybe if I were to eat more of it, maybe I would like. I wouldn't say it's bad, but the amount of stuff that I had from McDonald's before, it just wasn't enough to really get my curiosity up. It was just like there.
I went to I went up to Alaska in 2019. It's part of the U.S. and up by Canada, And so I ended up at the airport. I don't know where I was, if I was in Texas or where I was, but they had the fish sandwiches that they had a McDonald's there, and I had a fish sandwich, and I really liked it, so I ended up getting them since.
That is one thing that McDonald's does, is that literally every place that you go to has these standard things where everything is made exactly the same.
Yeah.
Which is quite a world phenomenon, if I do say so myself. It's like everyone eats the exact same flavored everything.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, but quite a few things. It's like how we constantly, like how Coca-Cola and all that stuff is kind of took off.
Yeah.
Or at least it has in Europe. I don't know about other countries.
About the what now?
do you mean by
About the what? Oh, don't tell me. Oh.
Where do you get stuff? I don't understand.
Oh, I mean, what did you just say? Like before I started talking.
I was just saying, I don't know about the other countries in the world, like in Asia and stuff.
Oh.
When it comes to internationalization of like drinks and whatever.
Oh, right. Okay. Now, what was
Around
Beyonce
here,
saying?
they are quite popular.
Right. I hear
Nudge,
sirens.
what do you mean by battery-operated toys?
Like LCD handhelds and hit clips and.
Oh, I remember hearing about hit
and-
clips. Those were cool.
Hit clips were terrible, but at least they weren't just figures, or the Bop It Bounce thing, or the McDonald's Bop It.
Yeah, true.
But hey,
Yeah.
the McDonald's Bop It at least has a bit of functionality.
A little
But
bit,
it doesn't
but
have as much functionality as the things that came 15 years before.
yeah,
That's what
true.
I'm trying to make.
Oh,
I
right.
know that, Nudge. It's just, it's better than the Bop It bouncing a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Rubber.
is.
I mean, yeah. That's what I meant. At least they're getting better. And maybe, just maybe, they
I don't know what
might.
the 2021 ones are. I don't know about like any of
There's
them.
no Bop It. There's no Bop It.
Well, of course not.
In what?
The McDonald's Happy Meals thing.
Oh. Yeah, the 2021 and 2020, that's not real.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, hello.
What do you mean 2020?
Or I take that back. The 2020 McDonald's Bop It was around like in Italy and stuff, but that was it. The other ones are fake, I think.
What do you mean the other one?
So they roll out different kinds of things in different countries.
Yeah.
It's like they delay the release of specific ones
Uh-huh.
for whatever reason.
So like in the UK, they released the McDonald's Bop It in 2014. Then 4 years later, in the US in 2018.
And then in,
Oh, yay.
and then in 2020 they released it, I think, in like Italy or something, or Germany or something.
Yeah, it's Italian.
It was Italy then. Okay.
Interesting.
Hey, Naj,
I was wondering why Pixel had one all the way up till like 2016.
Is it Pixel or who is it that has a slaps?
Not Pixel. Sam does, I think.
Okay, because I
don't understand how that game works, and it sounds.
I don't either.
revolting.
I feel like I'm just looking at different things on eBay. I'm looking at things on eBay in the UK, and there's a slaps available for £15.
I don't know how that works, honestly.
I don't either. I wouldn't worry about it then. There's a really old Twister game from Milton Bradley on eBay UK. That's crazy.
It's not the Totally Twister.
No, it's not. I've seen that game. I think Joe has that, and that game is weird.
And Daniel also does.
Yeah.
It's a game. It was a Hasbro game from 1997, I think. It was trying to be hands full before there was hands full, and it failed spectacularly. It's like a cube, a very small cube that you try to put your body parts onto the different sides of it.
Yeah.
And no, it just doesn't work.
No, it really doesn't. If you were like -6 years old, it might, but
Yeah, if you were like a monkey or
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
or a dwarf.
Would it be cool if there was an electronic twister?
This is kind of that. but
Kind of, in a
it's
way, it
the
is.
closest
Yeah.
You can have.
I'm looking it up
It
here. I'm
basically
gonna
tells
see.
you to use your body parts for specific colors, which are the different sides of the cube.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it looks weird. It was 1997. You're right. But the thing looks like a deformed brain warp in a way.
Oh, it does?
Well, it's a cube.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
It looks like a cube, but there's no knobs. There's actually buttons, like you said, for the it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird. It looks like a mix looks like a mix between the holocron from Star Wars and the brain warp. It looks weird. I don't know. I just have a weird.
That is quite weird.
I got a weird way of explaining things, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I think I kind of get what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're blind. That's right. Yeah, but I tell you what, it's got almost the same colors as the original brain warp, the blue one. Almost.
It does.
I guess that was 90s.
I forget what colors it actually has because it doesn't have a test mode, so we don't have a recording of it. And Daniel is not going to.
Red, blue, yellow, green, white, orange.
There isn't a white on it, I don't think.
That was brain shift.
Oh.
Thanks.
Red, blue, yellow, green, orange, white. Red, blue, yellow, green, orange, white.
I wish there was a miniature brain warp.
I know.
Miniature brain, a pocket brain bash. Apparently, someone's told me about that, but I have no.
You know what would be very pointless, but I wish it was a thing.
What?
What?
You want to know what I wish is you know what's pointless, but I wish was a thing is a
What is?
Bop It Smash keychain.
Yes. I want to see that. Well,
Yeah, it would be. It would just be like a couple lights, and it would just go up to like 50 or something. It wouldn't save your score or something, but
Actually, yes, it would.
I would tell Dan about it, but Dan says he has a policy he can't take our ideas.
2000, or at least the keychain was.
Yeah,
And
well,
the keychain could
Well, I
save
mean,
your
the
score.
XT carabiner, both and the shout carabiner, they all save your scores. So I guess.
no, the shout
No,
carabiner
the
doesn't
shout
save your
doesn't.
score.
Are you
So that's
sure?
not goes up
I am.
to 5.
I'm more than sure.
Yeah, because every time it turns off, it takes your score away.
It does.
Like,
You're right.
Even like when you beat the
Oh.
game and when you start it over,
It doesn't
doesn't-
save it.
I see.
because
I would-
so you play the game,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, when it says
When it goes to
start,
sleep,
start,
it reinitializes completely. And
Yeah.
Press pop,
No,
it'll just
even-
start.
Miniseries apps official asterisk. Enjoy your stay.
What would,
even when
No, I've
it's
heard it
up-
say high score, but maybe that's just my imagination.
It
playing
might be.
tricks on me.
well, unless there was a test mode for it and it did say high score.
There is actually,
I
and it
never.
has the
What?
passitones in ROM.
Does it really?
So it goes do 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 do, but it doesn't use them.
Do you have
I
the?
didn't know there was a test mode.
Did you?
I've heard of Daniel's shout carabiner doing it back in 2015 when he showed it to me once. I don't own one myself, and I'm
Does
not
he-
planning on getting one unless someone buys it for me or something.
Does
or
he
some
still have
crazy
it?
mod
Nudge?
or something. Maybe he does. I don't know
Or
if
I mean,
Pixel
does he?
does.
I mean, does
Acer
he?
lost
I know
his,
I
but he
do.
had multiple.
I mean, does he still have it on his YouTube channel, Daniel?
He never actually uploaded that onto the YouTube channel. From
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember. I think the time when he showed me was when it was on a recording somewhere, like privately.
Oh yeah.
But
Well,
I could be wrong.
I will
We don't
say
have
that.
any recordings of the keychain test modes, like at all.
Oh. I have I could do the XT carabiner test mode, but I need to get new batteries.
Well, and
Excuse
now
me.
that we're working with the pickup coil, we kind of need one of those too.
Right? Yeah. I don't even know how to. I don't even know
None
how
of
to
the
use a pickup
keychains,
coil.
especially with the XT, have headphones.
You're right.
Well, of course not. There is literally only 4 or 5 games in the whole entire library that have a headphone jack.
Yeah,
Which
the
is
Extreme
really
2, the
annoying.
download, the
Well,
XT.
Soon too.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Extreme 2, the download, the XT, the new Jam, and what else?
And the Factor Frenzy,
Oh.
which actually has 2 headphone jacks for whatever reason.
Oh my god.
That thing is it's weird. It's like a mat with numbers on it, and you have to put your hand onto the rubber contacts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a math game. It's like a multiplication and division game. It's for multiple players.
Oh.
It's like
Oh,
it
factor
asks you a
multiplication.
question,
Okay.
and one of the players has to buzz in and like whoever's the fastest can answer the question.
Yeah.
I think. You're gonna have to ask Acer because Acer owns that thing.
Okay.
And that's
You know
literally
what?
the only games that have headphone jacks, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think the Fast Fingers does too. I don't remember.
And the Impossible also has them, but
So
or
that's
has it.
6 or
But
7.
let's not talk about that.
Yeah. But yeah, a Bop It Smash
Dude,
carabiner or a keychain or something, that would be cool. I would tell Dan about it.
I love a
However,
Bop It Beats keychain, actually, but
yeah, well, I
with
mean,
the limited amount of ROM space, I don't know if they could do it.
Dan has a policy
Oh, who am I
of.
kidding? They put Olaf into a freaking thing, so.
Well, Dan
I
has a policy that he won't take
What?
idea. Dan has a policy he won't take ideas from fans, so he won't even listen to my ideas.
Wait a minute, what were you saying about Olaf?
I said Olaf has the whole entire, like the ROM space dedicated to all the comments and whatever, so maybe, I guess they could cram a tiny little Bop and Beats into there, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter.
But I know this is weird, but the one day I made a video about, like, it was another edit that I made of a Bop It Beats K-pop edition.
Ooh, I like it.
I actually like that kind of music, so I mean, it would make sense. Man, that would be so awesome.
Are there any
I mean-
Simons that have? Oh my gosh,
That's okay,
Simon's
dude.
what?
Simons that have any headphone jacks?
Nope.
There is a headphone
Oh,
jack. There are headphone jack. It's a headphone
Well, the
jack,
Simon
but
Sticks communicates using a cable, but
right. That's what I was just gonna say.
0.5
Yeah,
millimeter cable.
that's what I was
Not a
gonna say.
3.5 millimeter one. And plus, you need both sticks to be connected for the thing to work correctly.
Which I think that's
so I don't
ridiculous.
think that counts.
That's ridiculous.
The air snares is a bit like that, but
Yeah,
you can play that with only one of the 2 sticks.
yeah,
Does Kay know what the air snares is?
I do.
Acer told
I
me
have
about
heard.
it.
I have seen them. Yes, I do. I have seen
Also,
them.
I said air snares is as if they were one.
Oh yeah,
It's a set. It's very hard to
Yeah.
think about them being in plural. You know,
hmm
like we don't call the loops.
a loop.
The loops are because it's just
Right.
one.
Yeah, the loops is. Yeah, it makes sense. Just like
Just move your hands through the loops.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I had a dream about a Bop It. It was a certain Bop It. I'm not sure which one, but it had a reset button at the top.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by top?
So there was a Bop It that I had a dream about. It was one of those micro Bop Its, so I don't know what it was. It was big though. It had at the top. It was like a character Bop It, and at the top it had a reset button.
Oh, right.
Oh.
At the
Okay.
very top, there's like about the size of a micro plastic or shout,
hmm
and it had the reset button at the top. At the very top, no joke. In the middle, very top in the middle,
Yeah.
There's a reset button. And it clicked real. It had a real quick sound.
That's interesting because most anything that isn't a Wild Planet game or a Hyper Toss, the reset buttons on literally anything else,
Right.
they don't click in much.
No, they really don't.
The micro does. Like the micro,
does?
like, it has like a really bad click. I'm like, what?
I tell you what, guys,
Oh.
I gotta get going, so I'm gonna end the stream, and I can probably talk tomorrow sometime if I'm not busy with Easter.
Okay.
All right.
Okay then.
Be on
Have a
site.
good,
I'll be on
Easter.
be on site. I'll be on a call later with you.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye.
So you guys on
Bye.
YouTube, happy Easter. I will see you guys next time.
Alright. Peace.
Bye, Nudges.
Ah.